Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. We are talking about running with Ed. I have two people with me who can tell you a lot about this race and all the background behind it. We have Bob O'Connor, principal of Park City High School, and then Sam Thompson, district technology coach with Park City School District. You got your running with Ed
Representing.
up there. There you go. Nice. You guys brought us some hats the other time you were on. They're pretty nice logos.
Yeah, it's
I
a great
like
logo. I actually have a giant tattoo on my back.
Oh, you do? Can you show us that?
Not really.
I bet the principal has a tattoo of
No, not yet.
Not yet, not
After
yet.
the show.
Well, you're quite involved with Running with Ed, and you've always really supported your teachers in applying for these grants. You were previously the principal of Treasure Mountain,
Correct.
and now of Park City. And in jumping into that, why is it so important, or why do you rather encourage your teachers to apply for these?
Well, we have a number of innovative teachers that want to try something new, whether it's hardware, software, any form of technology or new teaching strategy where there might not be funding for it. The Running with Ed race raises a lot of money, and teachers have the option then to pitch an idea to the Ed Foundation, and oftentimes they're rewarded with some funds.
Tell me, I guess this more applies to your experience with the teachers at Treasure Mountain. What are some of the grants that they applied for, and what were they able to do with those specifically?
There's a range of things from consumable materials to hardware. We've had a math teacher subscribe for tablets for students to write notes, and that transfers right into the computer, so their notes, instead of typing numbers on a laptop, they can write those notes out, and it helps kids with their math homework. We've had lots of software incorporated into the grants for students and teachers at Treasure Mountain, and we've had a number of grants this year at the high school.
How important do you feel is it for people to get involved in Running with Ed? You're not running this year, right?
I'm not running.
I wish you would.
I've
get that tattoo and go running.
Man the exchange zones and make that a fun event.
Okay, but well, your Treasure Mountain won the Spirit Award.
The first year we had the race, we were given an exchange zone at Park City Mountain Resort, and we had some activities and some things planned. I went up there the morning of the race, and there were 2 inches of snow in the parking lot. So we kind of shifted gears. I ran to Home Depot, bought a couple fire pits. Beth McCall, the office manager, arranged some snacks, and our PTSO president, Sue Ann Kern, brought some tiki torches, and we turned it into a beach theme and made it a fun event, and won the Spirit Award, and I think set the standard for the rest of the exchange zones.
Do you think Treasure Mountain, well, I guess Park City rather is going to go for the Spirit Award this year, maybe?
We don't have an exchange zone this year, but we do have 2 teams running in the event.
Excellent.
Treasure's going to win it again.
Yeah?
I can't tell you what we're doing, but it's pretty awesome.
Feel like it's going to happen. And speaking of grants, Sam, tell me about yours and what you've done with it.
So the Ed Foundation has been gracious enough to give myself and some of the other folks who we wanted to run a technology endorsement program in the school district. We've seen how other districts have done it. We pitched the idea to the state. They said that's fine. So they support us financially in the sense that they allow us to buy tools for our teachers, so that as they're taking the endorsement, we can give them a tool for their instruction. And it's usually something fun like an iPad that makes it fun both for them and their students and gets them motivated and excited about it. But without their support, it wouldn't be as successful as it's been. So we are very thankful to the Ed Foundation for that.
That is so fantastic, the people that are able to benefit from the Ed Foundation. And you are running again this year. We have a photo of your team. You're not in this, you were running.
I'm not.
So this is just the team. They grabbed it without you. But it's such a great event. What do you guys, or here it is right here. What are you guys dressed up as?
We were the nerds last year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Were you like different types of nerds, like the Trekkie nerd?
No, we were mostly just
generic
nerds or geeks. Yeah, we had our pocket protectors on our little bow ties.
Excellent.
This year, I'm also running on the Ecker Hill group this year, and we're the Ecker Hill Billies. So
I like that.
look forward to some really good outfits.
Well, you were supposed to come in costume.
Yeah, I'm waiting on the mullet until
tattoo.
Closer to the race.
Well, the mullet's it'll look pretty good. I think you'll do well with that. Sounds excellent.
Thanks.
Very good. Well, let's talk more about the teams. You have 175 teams this year. How much more is that than last year?
It's about a 35% increase from last year, so it continues to grow, and it's just a fantastic time. The best part about it is, that we're raising money for the foundation, but it's a ton of fun. It's a great means of getting all the teachers out there and community members to see one another, dress up in funny costumes, have these great exchange stations where you get to hang out and visit with people. So it's just sort of a rolling celebration that ends up being really beneficial to our students.
Oh, that's excellent. And you guys know a ton about the benefits of giving to this organization and getting your family. We recently had a mom on with her 4 little kids, 2 sets of twins, and they do the Walkathon, and they've done it, I think this is their 2nd or 3rd year with it, but it's just been so fantastic, a great way to get the family out there. And speaking of the fundraising, if maybe you're not running, you're a strong supporter behind the scenes like the principal here, how does the fundraising work? How do we go about assisting in that?
Well, the teams pay a fee to participate in the run, and oftentimes PTSOs will cover the team's fees for the high school, for example, and I know they've done that at Treasure Mountain so that the teachers aren't putting money into it and then running. And then there's other contributors to the ED Foundation to support the race.
And teams can raise money, and each team can bring forth a donation as their part of the contribution to the race.
Very good. And then I mentioned the Walkathon. Online Walkathon registration is closed, but day of registration still available.
I believe it's at 12 or 12:30. Folks can
starting
still
at 12:30 at the field house, and that's for $25. So I know we're just a couple days away now. Anything that we need to know, like say if you're still interested in participating, if you actually still want to be part of the race, can you still register?
I'm not sure if you can register for the running piece of it. The Walkathon's there. The biggest means of helping us out would be to donate to a team and support a team, in their efforts to running it and that type of thing. So.
And then the finish line at the field house is also a festival environment. As the teams come across the finish line, there's a band, there's food and beverage there, and so it's a fun time for a family to come watch the teams come across the finish line.
And I like that you bring that up. This is a family event. I've heard of grandparents or relatives outside of the state who have family or kids that go to school right here in Park City, and they can't maybe not be here, but they support by giving them some funds to allow them to give back to the community. It really is a wonderful community movement and cause. Well, Bob and Sam, any last things to add? We know we go online for more information.
Correct.
runningwithed.com, or go to the ED Foundation's website, Park City Education Foundation's website. We'll have information as well. I just want to say we have 2 runners at Treasure Mountain who are running it solo, Pete Stoughton.
How many miles is
Megan,
that? 30?
I want to say 38.
38 miles.
38 miles.
Wow.
So we have Pete Stoughton and Megan Zarnetsky, both teachers at Treasure Mountain, who are crazy runners. I would never be able to do that, but they're running it, and the funds that they raise go back into a program, the Teton Science School, where they get to sponsor some students and take them up there in the winter next year. So
that's
it's really
phenomenal
exciting
to see the educators, the administrators, teachers involved. I mean, it's a passion for them. We've been able to tell that as they've come on the show, like both of you.
Well, and for Megan in particular, I think this will be the 3rd year she's done it for this Teton Science School, and she scholarships students to go to that. So she's turned her passion into something that's helping students.
Oh, that is so wonderful. And last question to end things out here. Bob, what is it like for you, as the principal of Park City High School and previously Treasure Mountain, to see the community like this coming together? I mean, you've seen so many kids grow up through the years, go from grade to grade, and see the advancements in, their curriculum or in technology. What is it like for you to have a program like Running with Ed assisting with that?
Well, I was recently having a conversation with some parents moving here from New York, and they were considering putting their kids in the Park City School District, and they asked, what makes this district so strong? And the obvious answer is the community. The high expectations that the community has, the parents have, and that the teachers that are able to meet those high expectations, and students that benefit from it all.
Excellent. Very good. We'll toss up our website one more time to remind you guys of where to go. Park City Television will be there to catch up with all the action. Maybe we'll catch you too. Maybe we'll see your tattoo And maybe, are you dressing up, Principal?
The exchange zone, it's a requirement.
Oh yeah? What are you dressing up as?
We're keeping
Is it
that
a secret?
It's-
Oh,
it's-
come on.
It's part of the Treasure Mountain Exchange Zone.
Oh, okay, very good. Well, thank you so much, Bob and Sam. Pleasure to have you both here
Thank
with
you.
us, and good luck there on Saturday. We'll be there with you.
Thank you.
All right, well, after this quick break, we are talking with Friends of Animals Utah. Kathy Clark will be joining us, and we'll be right back.